Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today I have with me the brand new Tesla Model Y Midnight Cherry Red performance model, and in this video I will make the test drive. I will make the consumption test, and at the end of this video we will find out what will be the consumption. If you don't know, last week I already did a consumption test on a normal Model Y with rear wheel drive, and as you can see, the consumption results are online, are on the channel, and today I'm really curious to see if I can get kind of the same consumption as on the rear wheel drive version. And yeah, for more information about the car, guys, for example, in Germany the price of the car, it's around 60,990 euro is the starting price. 0 to 100 in 3.7 seconds. I will have a video on my channel with 0 to 100, 250 km/h the top speed, and 514 kilometers is the VLTP range of the car. And also from here you can add some different options and depend how you like to customize the car. Also, this Midnight Cherry Red, if you want to have it, you have to pay 3,200 euro extra for the color. It's beautiful, and you can see the videos because I have a few videos on my channel with it. Also, in terms of rims, you have 21-inch rims, those turbine rims that looks just super nice on the car. The other options, I think you already know it. I don't want to go too much into details. Let's drive the car, but first of all we will go to trip here and we will actually reset the trip A. So you can see right now the trip A, it's right here, and we will see in the end what kind of consumption we will get. Now let's drive it. Press the brake. Once you press the brake, you need the card, or actually if you have the I will leave it here. You have to put it here first time to be able to drive, and then you can leave it wherever you want. First of all, what I like to say is that this car comes with those sensors. Actually no sensors in terms of parking, but keep in mind that they already have this update. That means you can see it shows me what it's around the car. So for example, if I go a little bit closer to this Model Y, you can see it's show me that there is a car, and also it kind of warn you. But more about that, I will make a separate video in terms of sensors and distance and how they work, those new vision, I think they call it new vision sensors or something like that. Anyway, what I noticed is that it's not perfect, but it's good enough to somehow understand the distances between the cars and the objects. Another thing that I want to tell you is that the climatic system is on low at level 3 on manual. So we will drive with climatic system on in a summer day. So I want to simulate as good as possible a normal driving condition. So that's why I leave it like that. Also, I kind of forget how nice visibility it's up here in Model Y after I drive my Model 3 a little bit earlier until here. Now when I drive this Model Y, I feel really special. Actually, let me go here. I feel like I have a lovely visibility on the road. There are so big windows, and the windshield is huge, and it's much nicer in terms of visibility from the driver point of view, and also big mirrors, great visibility. You can see right now the sensors here. It tells me that it's something really close, but the car on the side, it's quite farther away. So as I heard from Tesla, it's the fact that they will improve those sensors. They will make updates, and they will make it better and better, and that's a good thing. Now we are in sport mode. Also the steering and also the acceleration, it's in sport mode. It really feel, when you press the acceleration, you feel that that push you back. So the grip and the torque, it's fabulous on the road on this all-wheel drive, because these come with 2 electric motors, one in the front, one on the rear. Also, I noticed that with those bigger rims in comparison with the normal Model Y rear-wheel drive with smaller rims, is that with those Turbine 21 it has better handlings on the curves and better grip on the road, and that's something that I like very much, at least when you want to drive sporty, you know. Of course you will have a bigger consumption, and we will see right now in this video, because I want to make this consumption test, but in general you will have a bigger consumption with bigger rims because they are more heavier, and yeah. But we will actually see. If I go like right here, you can see also the consumption right now in real time. We have 158 watt-hour per kilometer until now, so not a bad consumption. If I remember well, the consumption on the Model Y rear-wheel drive was kind of the same, around 150, and I'm just driving in the speed limit. I don't want to exceed that, but also we can also make a few acceleration, and I will make a separate video where I show you 0 to 100, and there we can test the acceleration of the car and in how many seconds you can do that. So for example, here if you accelerate, you immediately feel that torque that push you back, no matter what speed you're driving in. It's fabulous. Also it comes with Autopilot, so if you want to engage it, you just double push it down the stalk, and then it will activate. And if I'm not wrong, it comes also with lane changing assist. That means if you turn the signals, let me show you, activate it, and then just like that. But here I'm not able to do that because we have to keep between those lanes. They are continuing lanes, but now we can do it. And for example, now if I turn the signals and if I help it a little bit, then it will go automatically and change the lane and stay between the lanes. But always guys, hold your hands on the steering wheel for safety reasons, because no Autopilot these days, no AI these days can be trusted, and it's a computer still. It's not a human. So always have your hands on the steering wheel and keep the eyes on the road. Now you can see Autopilot, it's driving itself and it's doing a fabulous job. In my opinion, this Autopilot from Tesla, it's one of, actually it's quite the best on the market. I see Mercedes in the last cars have fabulous Autopilot that comes close with the Tesla one, but it's not as good as the Tesla one, so they are still in top there. It's pleasant to be here, and I have some comments from you guys. I don't remember. Someone asked me if the suspensions are better than in Model 3, and the answer is yes. It feels much more comfortable in Model Y than in Tesla Model 3 in terms of suspension and comfort. I'm not sure if they have different suspensions, but it feels more comfortable here, that's for sure. Even though we have those turbine rims, 21-inch rims, it feels much more comfortable over the bumps. So that's really good. Yeah, I don't know. It's nice to be here inside the car. It's a nice car. It feels a little bit more special than Model 3, and also I think it's a little bit more safer than Model 3 because it's a little bit higher, a little bit bigger. So in case of an accident, you are more safe in this Model Y than in a Model 3. Also, the steering from my Model 3 from 2019, it's a little bit different. This one, it's much more softer, and I feel like it has better quality. Here are a few bumps, and I already feel when I get over those bumps that the suspension are better, of course it feels a little bit of heaviness because of the battery, because the car is heavy. You feel that heaviness in the bumps, but they are better. You feel much more comfortable. I'm not going to accelerate too much in this video. I just wanna do it slowly, you know, like accelerate but not so aggressive, because I want to still see the consumption in the end of the trip. So I'm driving in the speed limit. I don't try to drive too economical. I don't try to drive too fast. So I just want to be there. Climatic system, it's still on and it works quite fine. It keeps the temperature here quite low, even though outside it's somewhere around 20 degrees, I think. And I didn't put it on automatic. It will work continuously because I put it on manual. It will work all the time. It will give you the best. I mean, it's low, the best cold on level 3, non-stop, you know. It will still rolling. It's not stopping and starting and stuff like that. So that's something to keep in mind. That's why I test it like that. And we have 123 watt-hour per kilometer until now, until here. It's not bad. A little bit of highway, a little bit of city driving. For this kind of driving in the city, you know, like it is right now here, most of the IC cars will have a bigger consumption, you know. But for electric cars, driving at low speed is perfect. They are made for low speed and traffic, and slowly and accelerate, you know. They don't use more energy. I like the feeling of the rims. I like the grip on 20. I will probably buy some bigger rims also for my Model 3. I'm really curious to drive for a long time with bigger rims, because the handlings, I feel it's fabulous, the handlings. And the steering wheel right now, it's in sport mode, and in combination with the rims, it feels so cool. And the curves that I get it there on the highway in the beginning, the car feels so stable on the road, and I like that. I think they find the perfect setup between the suspension. Finally, they find the perfect setup between the suspensions and the comfort and the performance, you know. Because it feels comfortable, but in the same time you have that sporty, nice feeling. Electric adjustable seats. You have everything you need right here. $123 watt-hour per kilometer until here. We have drive like 10 kilometers. Highway a little bit. I think it's the perfect mix. Most of the people, 90% of the time, they will drive something like that. Of course, if you go on the highway at speeds over 120 km per hour, the consumption will be higher, but in general, most of the people will drive like that. And accelerate. 80, here it's 80. You drive in the speed limit. You can also activate Autopilot on those kind of roads. For Tesla, it's no problem. So it's just normal. Like, you go home from work, I don't know, I think most of the people will love to have a Tesla Model Y. I think the price offer of this Tesla Model Y is just, it's kind of unbeatable today on the market. I mean, it has such a good performance and it offers so much in terms of space, in terms of safety features, in terms of technology and comfort and performance. You have everything you need on this car, you know. Like, what do you need more than that? It's easy to drive, incredibly easy to drive. I will definitely, I was thinking about that last week. I was thinking about to trade my Model 3 with Model Y, because it feels more safe, more high on the road, better visibility, and it feels a little bit more comfortable here. I don't know, on those seats it feels a little bit better. I sit better here. See, the climatic system is on, 125 watt-hour per kilometer. Also, you have this new hardware. It comes with a new hardware that works much faster, and even on the map everywhere. So it's quite cool. I don't know, I like it. The visibility in this mirror is not the best, but it's fine because you have that small window in the back. You have this gorgeous glass roof here, and it doesn't feel hot. Even though the sun it's coming, it doesn't feel hot at all. I'm not sure if they improve it from 2019 from mine one, but it feels quite good. Anyway, the climatic system is on, probably that why it helps a little bit up there. Soft material, Alcantara, soft everywhere, soft. Yeah, it's the best. It's the best combination, man. I don't know. Tesla really, in the last years, they just kill it. And I see here in Switzerland there are more and more Teslas on the street. I see so many Teslas. It's like it was Volkswagen years ago, you know, like Volkswagen Golf was like everywhere, and these days it's like Tesla. It's like Model Y, Model 3, it's like everywhere. And why is that? Because they are good cars, you know. This is my opinion, man. I mean, I think in the next 5 years we will see so many Tesla Model 3 and Y on the street. It will be like crazy. And this is a good thing, because if you have a Tesla Model 3, more cars mean cheaper pieces to change if something broke. The service have to be more services have to learn how to service a Tesla, and that's great because the prices will be less for the service as well and for the pieces as well, you know. I mean, you will get kind of cheaper pieces because the pieces manufacturers will start to build more pieces to change. For example, fenders, for example, I don't know, fenders, yeah, they have to be original, but I mean like pieces, arms to suspensions, brakes, stuff like that, they already make. And I have to change some of my car, I think, this summer, but will be even better and better all the time. And from what I heard from a mechanic from Tesla, tell me that the service on the car, it's quite easy. It's nothing complicated to change cables and uninstall stuff, so everything it's quite simple. Anyway, this is a normal driving home to work for most of the Europe countries. For some country where you have traffic, it's the same story. Of course, if you have traffic and you have the climatic system on and you stay in traffic 2 hours for 10 kilometers, of course you will have a bigger consumption because of climatic system. But that's the same thing with IC cars. It's kind of a general rule, you know. But until now, 123, it's like locked there. Watt-hour per kilometer, 121. Wow, if I close the climatic system, I can go down to 100 watt-hour per kilometer. Wow, this is better than rear-wheel drive. Actually, I'm surprised to see that. It's incredible. What can I say? Great job, really. Great job, Tesla. They make fabulous cars. Also, I already have the review video on my channel. If you want to see it, check it out. And also the test drive with the other versions, so you can check them out as well. I have a few videos with Tesla Model Y on the channel already, and I want to make also a 0 to 100 test. And also I want to make a video with the space. I will measure the space in the trunk and how much space you have, because many people ask me, so I want to do that for them. Anyway, super easy. That was the trip. If you want to park the car, for example, let me go here. Actually, I want to show you how easy it is to park it. If you go here and then you just go in reverse, you can see it comes with these cameras, plenty of cameras here, and then you can simply park the car just like that. And you can see the sensors is still working. We have some flowers there, it says stop. If I go a little bit further and let's try again, it doesn't say how many centimeters are. It's something that, yes, it tells you it's like 65 and like 50, 42, and it says stop. Yeah, not bad. I see that they improve it. I did a video with these sensors, and now I see that it's a little bit better improved, so that's a good thing. So guys, that was the trip A. 126 watt-hour per kilometer, climatic system on free level low. So cool, really cool. I like it. Impressive, to be honest. It's quite impressive. And yeah, if you look like since charge, 160 watt-hour current drive. And yeah, I think this is all. I'm not sure if you have the trip from the beginning of the car. Oh, you have 178 watt-hour per kilometer, but this means the car it's a demo car. That means many people drive the car and they try to accelerate, because trust me, if you drive a Tesla, you will accelerate, you will try the acceleration. And I'm impressed. I mean, I'm super impressed with the result. Write me down in the comment what do you think. To be honest, I get a better consumption than on the rear wheel drive, and I don't know why. Probably I drive a little bit slower, I'm not sure why. But on the other version, I think I drive the same. And my thought are, if you are on the market for a model, for a Tesla, no matter what model, because I noticed that on Model 3 is the same. I noticed like on the Model X is kind of the same. I mean, if you want to drive a Tesla, if you want to buy a Tesla, I don't think you have to take into consideration and you have to think too much in terms of range, and you say like, okay, if I take the rear wheel drive, I will have a better consumption. No, because depend how you drive, you can get better consumption also with performance models. So yeah, take this out from the calculation when you want to buy a Tesla. Anyway, that was the video. Thank you for watching. If you find it useful, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my video. I hope the video was useful. If you have a question, ask me down below, whatever you want to ask. By the way, if you want to buy a Tesla or solar panels, no matter which model, you can use my referral code. You will receive 20,000 credits that you can use to buy different accessories, buy Tesla free supercharger kilometers, and more. I make a video separate for that, so I will leave my referral link in the description and also on the screen so you can use it. And if you need help, ask me whatever you want to ask. That was the video. Thank you very much to all of you that watching my video. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye guys.